Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons. Taken in part exchange, here we have a Mazda 3 SEL Nav. Now this vehicle was sold by ourselves and always serviced by ourselves. Now it's the hatchback format, presented in Sonic Silver. So a very forgiving colour when it comes to maintaining your car's appearance. Does hide the dirt very, very well. Now, as I walk around the car, hope you can appreciate the condition of this vehicle. It is beautiful. And I always like to give a bit of background on the vehicle. Now, we sold it in July 2007. A very lovely lady who's been buying cars from the company for many, many years. So if you're watching the video, thank you for your ongoing business and support, and thank you very much for this Mazda 3. Now, it's a July 2017 car. It only seemed like yesterday we sold it to her from new. Previous to that, she had Mazda 6s from what I remember. I could be wrong though. The car's done about 36,000 miles, 37,000. I'll get the exact mileage. I've also got the service history in the car, which I shall share with you. And I think it was only just done. Now, yes, it was. It was actually serviced in July, early part. But we got talking to the previous owner of this car about another vehicle, a Mazda 3. So obviously she's very happy with the brand. And she went away with that car. We got this in part exchange. So it was freshly serviced. Yeah, ready to go. So let's start off with the boot. I've not looked in here yet. I hope it's clean. Yes, there you go. It's got the original overmats. All right, there's your boot there. Now these don't have spare wheels as standard, but there is space for one should you require one. You've got a 60-40 split rear seat, and this parcel shelf pops out should you need more space. That boot is a very handsome size. If you have a young family and you need push chairs and bits and pieces to go in, that would suffice. I can't believe that I look at boots in that way, but ever since becoming a father, it's something that is very, very important. You've got ISOFIX anchorages on the two rear outer seats. Now look at all that legroom. Because you've got a very deep base, it's good support just below the knee. So lots of room in the back. This paintwork is absolutely beautiful. No dents on the roof. I know that's a strange place to look, but apparently the Dartford area, and we're not too far away from that, has hailstorms. Which can result in dented panels on your car, and I have been caught out a few times, so I always do have a peek. Now this is the facelifted car, so you've got no you've got the sort of finger handbrake, so it gives you a much sleeker, cleaner look. The dash is much better than the earlier cars. You've got a height adjustable passenger and driver seat. The car's quieter. You've got a better multimedia system, a little bit quicker. It's all good indeed. Now these cars are extremely well spec'd, even though it's got cloth seats, they are heated. So all good stuff. And this car is really beautiful. I hadn't had a real good look at this. And you've got parking sensors as well. The privacy glass, which I think is really important, especially if you've got young kids. Which makes it a bit more comfortable. Right, let's get in the vehicle and I'll run you through the specs. So you've got electric windows, mirrors, they're auto folding, so the early ones didn't do that. You had to actually turn a switch to fold the mirrors, which I know is a terrible hardship, but it is nice that when you lock the car it does that. Now we've got two keys, foot on the clutch, press this button here, the car bursts into life. All right, now let's have a look. Let me turn the radio down. Look, there's the mileage, 37,184 miles. Now, whilst we're on, in fact, I'm going to just turn the air conditioning on, if you don't mind, because it's what have we got here today? 24 degrees today, so it's rather warm. Okay, now Mazda employ a digital service record. So there we go. We PDI'd this car at 5 miles in August 2017. All right, that's when it probably pulled up off a transporter. A year later, first service 8355 miles. Second service, less than a year later, 14943. Then at 21004, then 29306, then 36984, 36984. So what's that? About 140 miles ago, it had an MOT and a service. Okay, so yeah, what a great complete service history, and with the same dealer. And that's the sort of cars we like to sell. It's always nice to have, you know, such history with the vehicles. I can see why this car's in such good condition, because it's had the paint protection. That's something I would recommend renewing, especially after 5 years. That's probably why it's in such lovely condition. Now you've got automatic wipers, automatic lights, cruise control, trip computer. Look at this. This car's averaged 42 to the gallon. Now you're probably thinking, ooh, that's not a lot, 42 to the gallon. Average speed of 19 miles an hour, because we are in a sort of built up area. So 42 from a 2-litre engine, not one of these 3-cylinder engines with a turbo. Mazda went the other way. They made bigger engines, but just made them more fuel efficient. So you would get more than that on a long run, of course you will. And if this car was registered before April 2017, which unfortunately it's not, this car's road tax would have only been £30. That's how clean the engines are on these cars. You've got up, down, in and out on the steering column. Engine eye stop to switches off to save fuel, to save you money, to be better for the environment when you're stationary. Traction control to keep you on the road. Tyre pressure monitoring system, and that will flag up if your tyre pressures deviate 4 psi or, you know, decrease 4 psi or more, which is fantastic, because if your tyres went down 4, 5, 6 psi, they may not look flat, the car may not feel any different, but it will affect your fuel consumption. All right, it will affect the braking, the overall safety of the car. It's a very, very good feature. Heated seats, I think I mentioned them earlier. Dual zone climate, and that's ice cold. It's a hot day today, and it's lovely and comfortable in here now. You've got a 6-speed gearbox. You've got the multimedia commander, the finger brake. Okay, now here, now this, even though this is sort of 5 years old, this still looks modern and up to date. Yeah, so Mazda must have been way ahead of their time. Of course, you'll think I'm biased, but no, I do think it still does look up to date. You've got fuel economy monitor, vehicle status monitor, and if you wanted to bring it further into date, you can have this system upgraded to Apple CarPlay, so it'll all look the same, but you'll have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto there, and then you'll be able to navigate the apps on your phone. You could use Google Maps, Waze, Spotify, WhatsApp, etc., etc. Entertainment, you have FM, AM, DAB, your traditional channels. Then you've got internet channels, AHA, Stitcher. Then you've got Bluetooth. You have a CD player. Okay, let's see what CD we've got in here. We've got Robert Wells, Essential Robert Wells. I am actually not familiar with that, but I will return that back to the customer. USB 1, 2, which live in here. Okay. All good stuff. DAB, you get so much more choice of channels. All right. Okay. From all around the world. I'm sure there's something to entertain you on there. The navigation, very user friendly, very easy to use. Find address, go to town, put the postcode in and off you go. Now, as I say, in all my videos I've used this system, and I've actually travelled to the south of Poland, to the Tatra Mountains, which is on the Czech-Slovakian border, with no bother at all. Found it incredibly good. Okay, and you've got some, actually got some very useful bits here. Like, you can filter by, yep, fuel station. Very interesting. But the great thing is it will tell you the stations, the direction, the distance, but it will also, once you set up your phone as a with a Wi-Fi hotspot, it will also tell you the fuel price. And as you probably know, there's a huge variation in fuel prices. So that's something you probably may use, but you've also got much more interesting things here. Community, cafe, bars, restaurants, parking, etc. Okay. And then you've got your settings. You can turn this display off. Safety settings, smart city brake support, which will apply the brakes if you've got too close to an object in front, when you're doing under 20 miles an hour. Sound settings, clock settings, vehicle settings, so lighting, coming home lights, leaving home lights, devices. So very, very, very comprehensive. Okay, now it'd take me a lot longer to go through all these features, and I don't want to bore you, so I shall continue on. We've mentioned the service history. Well, we've actually detailed it there for you. Car is ready to go, and it will come with a 1-year Mazda ZZ Plus used car warranty. So if you are considering a used car, it's not from a Mazda dealer, it'll normally come with a 3-month warranty, and they're normally silly claim limits like £250. You can't really make a claim, and you end up just being annoyed and not actually claiming, and it costing you money. So this is a proper warranty. It's Mazda. It's the follow-on from the manufacturer's warranty. It's branded ZZ Plus. Please do look it up. You get roadside assistance as well, and the roadside assistance, it's not one of these silly packages that you get as some sort of complimentary gift, which won't pick you up from home if you broke down from home. And you know, it's a real bare bones scheme, which really wants you to sort of upgrade, so you end up upgrading. So a little bit of a ploy to sort of sign up to things. So you won't get any of that. It will be roadside assistance. It also covers you in Europe. All right. We've got great finance facilities. Please do inquire within. We've got the facility to extend warranties, and we've got the facility for, I don't know, an online consultation, video walk around. I can send you more photos, more videos, and no matter what you want to know about this car, no matter how trivial you may think it is, there's no such thing as a silly question, so please do ask, and we are here to help, and we shall try to help you at any time of day. If it's outside our regular business hours, you know, leave us a voicemail, drop us an email, and we'll try to come back to you. We do appreciate that a lot of people are looking at cars outside regular business hours. I want to mention part exchange. We want your part exchange, we really do. I know there's a lot of adverts out there, they obviously want your part exchanges before we get them. Do punch your reg number in and get an idea of what your car's worth, and then get in touch with us. I know it only takes, what, 10 seconds now or something. Just get an idea what your car's worth, but we want you to have a seamless, enjoyable buying experience with us here at TW White & Sons. Yeah, do that, but then, as I say, you'll get the best deal with a part exchange. Don't let them mislead you online. Where am I now? I'm stumped. If you'd like to find anything else about this car, just get in touch with any of the team, and please, that's what I was meant to say, please do check out our reviews, our Google reviews, etc., and you'll get an idea, if you haven't dealt with us before, of what sort of people you're dealing with. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Bye bye.